maybe you need to renew relationships. Maybe some relationships you need to take a step back from. Do like a kind of like an analysis on relationships that you have, because some relationships can be beneficial for your success, and some you may be like, you know what, maybe we need a little break.
Yes, I think that this is also a time to like reflect on the relationships you have and reflect on how much you're pouring into a relationship that might not be pouring back into you. And as the older we get, the less time we have for bullshit like that. Hey guys, we're back.
That's right. And we're not doing an intro. We've done the intro so many times.
Y'all know what it is.
You know what it is. You know why you are here.
Right.
Because you know we're bringing you ways to elevate in all aspects of life.
Season 2, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Excited to chat.
That's right.
A new week, a new episode.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be back in the saddle, getting back into the swing of things with our podcast. Honestly, I've missed doing this. Like, those 3 months that we took off, girl, I needed it, but I was like, oh, I'm ready to talk. Like, I'm ready to dilly-dally.
I'm ready to dilly-dally
with the girls. But it's been really, really fun taking this break, but it feels good to be back.
Yeah.
What's been going on with you?
Same. Just trying to get my personal schedule together, girl.
Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur is so hard because you're like, okay, I need to dedicate 3 hours to this, 3 hours to that, 4 hours to this. Like, and just
no one's
setting up.
telling you.
Nobody's telling you.
But you want to know the worst part?
And I was thinking about that. Like, dang, I should just go work for somebody else. They gonna tell me what to do. I'll work and then I get back home.
No. But the worst part of being an entrepreneur is getting your lunch break. I feel like the hardest thing about me adulting right now,
talk about it,
and just being an entrepreneur is
dedicating
not only
a
finding what to eat, it's finding the times to eat. Like, my eating schedule has been so off. I feel like I eat breakfast like at noon. Like, I'm like eating lunch at 4, like dinner at 9. I hate it. Like, I want to get back to, like, I used to do intermittent fasting where I would eat for like a period of time. And I feel like it helped me maintain like my workout, like goals.
Wait, what? And how did that work?
Intermittent fasting is like you carve out a specific amount of hours to eat, right? So if it's going to be like 8 hours, let's say you start at 12. So like you'll start at 12 and you'll end at 8. So within that time frame from 12 to 8, you have to set up your lunch hours. So you'll eat every 2 hours. So like if I eat my first meal at 12, second at 3, and maybe like snack in between, and then my last one maybe like around 7. So like it's not eating after 8 or it's not eating after 9. So maintaining like that system has helped me. But what I'm realizing is like with my schedules changing with traveling, like I'll look up at 5 o'clock and I'm like, I didn't eat anything all day. Like, it's horrible.
Girl. No, I feel like you're reading my mind because I'm looking at our notes. I'm like, wait, did she read this?
No,
my notes? Because
seriously.
That was is a thing for me too. Like, the time in which I eat has negatively affected me in ways that I couldn't have even imagined. Like, not eating lunch before 4 p.m. is not okay. Because then it pushes my dinner, which pushes my breakfast, which pushes my time of sleeping. It pushes everything. It throws everything off. But also the time in which I wake up too. You know, I usually am like 11 a.m. girly. I've been waking up so early, girl.
Really?
You'd be proud.
I'm proud of you.
All summer.
I'm proud of you.
All summer.
But wait.
9 a.m.
Let me see if I'm really proud of you. Are you drinking a coffee before 2 p.m.?
Not always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes you don't drink coffee?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Look at you. I was going to say, because that's also a thing. Like, if you're drinking coffee after 2 p.m., stop it. Like,
after 2 p.m.?
Yes.
Oh.
See, look.
I thought you said before.
No,
but I'm Puerto Rican. I could have coffee at 10 p.m. It's more like we drink coffee
like
the way everybody
beverage?
Drinks tea.
Okay, it's like a
like
dessert.
you can have it at whatever time.
Okay, I could understand.
You know,
that. I could understand that for cultural reasons.
Yeah,
but like, girl, trying to figure out what I'm eating. Like, shout out to our moms and our family and our parents for like telling us to take out that meat in the freezer before they got off of work because they knew in their mind what they were gonna make. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what I'm gonna eat. Like. That's the hardest part right now for adulting. Like, yeah, it's figuring out the meal. Like, I'm trying to not eat out. I'm trying to eat in, eat healthy.
Ooh, what if we give the girls like a meal plan this week?
Ooh,
and that could be our weekly live.
Let's do it.
I like that.
Let's do it.
This week, you're gonna cook at home XYZ.
We've got food at home.
We're gonna sit down and think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta have ideas.
I already have breakfast ideas.
Because I was gonna say I can help you, but I can help y'all. Because you know I'm cook-at-home mommy.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
Okay?
That's what we're doing.
I will send you 5 different salads, 5 different
I got you on the breakfast.
Okay. We gonna put it together.
Because guess what? You're saving now for tomorrow, and the holidays are coming up, so you need to save them coins, save that money. You bought all them groceries, but you want to eat on your lunch break out.
But also, maybe it's where we live, or I'm picky, but like eating out is too much of a gamble for me at this point. Like, first of all, it's so funny. My friend was here last night, and she was like, "Oh, do you want to order in?" And I'm like, "Well, it depends what you want, because there's just certain things where I'm based, you cannot order in. Like, you shouldn't order in, because by the time it gets here, it's either nasty or they messed up your order, and you're gonna be annoyed. So I just rather let me just cut to the chase, and I throw down anyways. I'll cook at home,
and it's quicker sometimes.
So much quicker, healthier. Like, even if you get
the kitchen is coming out of.
The kitchen is coming out of. Even if it's like a chicken Caesar salad, it's still healthier when you make it at home.
Yeah. I'm always skeptical about ordering food anyways, because I'm also like, let me see what that car look like. Like, I want to see the inside of them cars that y'all be putting the food inside of, because are they clean?
No, and I'm happy that they seal deliveries properly now, because for a while they weren't. And some places still don't. They don't seal things properly. Yeah.
I won't order at those places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to give you a weekly lift on a meal plan.
What to eat. And it's might not be, listen, it's not going to be a bulking, cutting. No, it's just going to be ideas of what to cook at home.
Simple, fun, healthy, nutritious, and whatever we like, whatever we're living right now. So yeah, we're going to do that.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
I love that. So let's talk about summer recalibrating. Like, it's the summertime.
Wait. Before we get into that.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we have to talk about the giveaway.
Hello.
We have to talk about the giveaway.
In celebration of season 2, we're doing a giveaway, a beauty bundle giveaway to one of our special listeners, which is why we are going to announce the winners on our 3rd episode, but you have to listen to the whole podcast to find out who it is. So you got to find out if it's you. So make sure you leave a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts, as well as subscribe to our website, elevators.com. You can get your weekly lift and your meal plan for this coming week, okay?
And then you'll probably get the plan we did last week before as well. So you want to get those tips on how to get back on the workhorse. But yes, definitely do those things, because we're excited. It's going to be a beauty bundle that you want. By the way, I want it. So I know you're going to want it.
Right. But yeah, so let's get into it.
Summer recalibrating. Let's talk about that. I think that the summertime is such a great way for us to refresh and re-inspire and get back into the groove of things. But like, let's talk about just getting back into just our life during the summertime.
Girl, yes. I mean, maybe it's just like being an entrepreneur, but you always say this, and I love that you say this, but you can reinvent yourself and like regroup yourself at any given point in day of the week. And I feel like as an entrepreneur, you're doing that once a month at least. You're like, okay, let me like regroup. And that's not to say that you're necessarily like coming off vacation or coming off of a break, but sometimes you just need to step back for a second and regroup in general. So yeah, in the summer especially, I feel like I work, so it's very easy for me to like recalibrate. But I think the most important thing is to reflect on what you think is not working and adjust for the rest of the year. Because the summertime is literally you halfway through the year again. Literally. And then you're going to blink. And then we're back at New Year's. And it's just like so fast.
Because we're already in Q3. So
how?
We're already in Q3. And you know what I wanted to talk about is different like habits that we both have that's been helping us be consistent in our work-life balance. Because not only are we doing this podcast and we share this podcast together, but we both do things separately outside of this podcast as well, in our career as entrepreneurs, and just how we're consistent with doing those things and just the habits that we're creating to be able to do those things. So like, I know for me, and we've talked about this all the time, and we talked about it actually in the last episode. Make sure you tune into the season 1, episode 1, is you have to be consistent, right? So out of sight, out of mind. And honestly, it sucks to say it, but that's just the nature of our business as creatives.
And the world.
And in the world. Like, if you're not in the forefront or consistently putting out content or doing things consistently or reaching out via email consistently and trying to tap in with brands you want to work with or create content surrounding the brands you want to work with on a consistent basis, like, no one's going to know who you are and what you do. And I know I've been talking to some friends and some people who were like, I want to get in the industry and I want to do different things as it relates to like content and even media. And I'll always tell people, like, I know everyone always wants to work with the brands, right? And work with big brands and just like be on different platforms. But like, you are your own brand. Like, you are your own platform. And I think a lot of the times we underestimate like the power we have as just being a creative and just you being your own personal brand. And I think if we focused more on doing the thing and instead of like trying to perfect it, that we would be in a better place. So I think one of the habits now that's been helping me is I'm trying to be a lot more consistent these days than ever before. And some other habits is like morning routines. And I don't think every morning routine has to be you waking up in the morning and going to the gym and having a green juice. Like, that's not always realistic, right? But just having a morning routine where you're getting up at the same time every morning, at least at minimum, and just building like small daily habits. Like for me, I have to get up and make my bed. If I ever go back into my room and my bed is not made up, my day usually is off by something. And it's not, I don't know if it's just like a mental thing or it's like just literally it just is off because I didn't do that one step. But for me, it's like waking up, getting out the bed and making my bed is a consistent morning routine that I have to do every single morning. Going to the gym is an added bonus because that's also going to just get the endorphins going and just like get me excited to just start the day. But those like 3 things I try to do consistently in the mornings just to like get my day started.
Yeah, girl. I mean, and we were kind of talking about this before, but like habits. In the summer for me, I just really identify my habits and try to like realign my habits. And like I said, I used to wake up at 11 a.m., but now I wake up at 9 a.m. And those 2 hours make a huge difference for me.
But also, there's nothing wrong with waking up at 11 a.m. Because also, you wake up at 11 a.m., but sometimes you won't go to bed till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
And I'm working. Yeah. Right. It depends on like how I'm feeling.
For you.
But I've learned that what used to work for me, which is waking up at 11 a.m., going to sleep at 3 a.m., doesn't work for me anymore. And that's okay.
What's the new hours now?
But for the summer, this summer, I realized like, oh yeah, like you used to do this in your 20s, but maybe you can do it again in your 40s. Right now in your 30s is not working for you. But so now I usually wake up at like 9 a.m., sometimes 8 a.m., depends. Because like when I was in Puerto Rico, I was waking up at 7 a.m. because my entire family wakes up at 7 a.m. And there's no way I'm sleeping through that. Yeah. So from that, I wake up now at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., or whatever. And I just have tried to like maintain that timing. But I also have realized that I do need like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Yeah. Sometimes 10. It is what it is. What do you want me to do? That's where we're at right now. That's where I'm at. That's where my body's at. And I'm going to listen to it because I also want to make sure that when I wake up after those 10 hours, I'm on it. Yep. For the 12 hours of the day that's left or the 14 hours, I don't know, of the day that's left, Yeah.
And we were talking about sharing like, doctors and things. That's so funny. When you're in your 30s, you like share, here's my doctors for this and this, that, and third, right? We were sharing those things. My doctor I was telling you about, she always like make sure she tells me how important sleep is in life as an adult and in our 30s, right? She's like, make sure you're getting, and I'm like, she's like, how many hours? I was like, maybe I'll get like 6 or 7. She's like, that's not enough. She's like, you need to be getting 8+. So like, you need to get like a really good amount of sleep. Like I know back in the day, they used to say you sleep when you die. And like, if you sleep and you're not working, you're not eating, like let's
said somebody from New York.
We will not say
signed
the name.
By a New Yorker for sure. I don't know who it was. But, maybe it was me.
So anyways, we're not doing that. Like we're not doing that anymore. Like that's not healthy. Like if you want to live a long life, like you need your rest. Like you need to sleep and you need to get a really good amount of sleep on a great mattress, on a good pillow, on some good sheets. Okay. Like all that stuff matters. I noticed when I change my mattress and my sheets, I feel like I don't sleep as long, by the way, because like another thing is when you sleep, I think when you get a good quality, like a good amount of quality of sleep, like you wake up and feel rejuvenated. You ever wake up and you're like, I'm still tired?
Yep.
Like you might need to change the mattress. It's like little things like that.
I currently need to change my mattress and my pillows in like my main room. And I have been talking about doing it for so long, but I'm like, I need my mom's bed.
Yeah.
Like, I need wherever she got that bed from, I
Because
need
the
that
mom's bed be comfortable.
My mom's bed is so comfortable. It's hard as a rock, but I love it for some reason.
It's
like,
so comfortable.
It's so comfortable. But even down to my pillows, I'm like, I need to change that stuff out. And I'm sure you're getting all new stuff. So you're like, I know your stuff is perfect, girl. But I'm like, I need to go get a new mattress.
But I'm reinventing the things I have too. So like, I got a pillow mattress topper. We'll try to link all this stuff for you guys as well. But
yes.
Like, I added like a mattress pad and a pillow top, and my mattress feels brand new. Like, my bed feels brand new. Like,
I love
it just feels like a brand new bed. So it's like little things you can do like that. And also, I think you should be changing your pillows out like at least twice a year.
Stop. You know what's so funny? Last night I was Googling, this is so funny. I was Googling why hotel pillows are so comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's because they change out their pillows more often than the average family household does. And I'm like, because these pillows gotta go.
You have
These
to.
are terrible.
You have to. And when you think about it from like just like a hygienic standpoint, you're just like, yeah, I gotta change them.
Yeah, I should probably change these.
You gotta change them. Just like with ginger toothbrushes and all that, you gotta change them. But yeah, I think stuff like that is just good for building really good habits for the summer, like getting good sleep, you know, having a morning routine. And something else I was gonna mention for my morning routine that I love doing is getting some type of positive word or encouragement. If I'm in the Bible app, I'm making sure I'm listening to it. Or, you know I've talked about like listening to podcasts, YouTube's, like, you know, just things that are like going to feed my mind so that I know that I can go on and be positive for the rest of the day. Something bad may happen, but at least the start of it is going to be positive all the time.
Yeah. But you know what I enjoy about like recalibrating during the summer? I feel like, especially during the summer, I make sure that I implement more of a social life, which throughout the rest of the year, it's work. And like, don't get us wrong, we love a good check. But we also know that we're human beings. We crave human-to-human interaction. We crave a social life. And because of that, in the summer, I think I'm able to create a schedule like, okay, well, I'm working for this, whatever. These amount of hours, and then I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna do this. It might not be outside and going to grab a cocktail. It may be doing something fun in my house, like doing a no painting or something, you know. But just like creating that balance, is always fun in the summer, and like especially like well balanced in the summer for some reason. I don't know why.
I agree.
By
the way, we're overdue for a date. Like we
are so.
I know people probably
overdue.
Look at it and they're like, you and Crystal hang out every single day. We know you see each other every day. We used to.
No.
We used to see each other a lot.
She lived down the block.
But I'm a little further now.
We've been super busy.
We haven't seen, outside of us working, we have not seen each other for a good reason. So we're overdue for a girl's date.
We are. We need to do Mikado.
Oof. My favorite spot.
Let's
do it. Let's do it up the street.
Us and ball.
Let's do it.
Us and ball is a thing.
Yes. We need to do that. No, but I agree with you. Those things are so important during recalibrating for the summer. Also, something to recalibrate is relationships.
Yes.
Maybe you need to renew relationships. Maybe some relationships you need to take a step back from. Maybe you need to maybe there's relationships that you kind of haven't poured into enough. For recalibrating, I think you can kind of like do like a kind of like an analysis of relationships that you have, because some relationships can be beneficial for your success, and some you may be like, you know what, maybe we need a little break. What do you think about that?
I agree very much. I think you should be doing that all year round. But, you know, since we're talking about in the summer and July, yes, I think that this is also a time to like reflect on the relationships you have and reflect on how much you're pouring into a relationship that might not be pouring back into you. And as the older we get, the less time we have for bullshit like that. We'll bleep that. But the less time we have for the patty cake playground games in relationships. Like, I feel like the older you get, the more firm your existing relationships get, and then the ones that are not firm just sort of like dissolve away. But I wanted to say one thing about just like recalibrating in the summer that I aspire to do more is like for the girlies who are on vacation. Like, if you guys are on vacation, I aspire to still maintain a good balance of work while on vacation. And that might not need to be like your actual work with your company, but like waking up and doing an hour in the gym on vacation. Like, I really aspire to do that one day.
Yeah.
I admire you. But I think for the girlies who are on vacation right now, that's a great way. Like, don't let your vacation take you off track.
Yeah, don't fall off. Because we know the margaritas is going to come in hot.
They're going to come in hot, for sure.
So got to do something. Yeah,
do something. And I think that when we talk about vacationing and stuff just in general, I always see it as like, when we go on vacation, yes, it's to take a break, but don't go spend money to put yourself back in the situation you just paid for a vacation out of, if that makes sense.
You talking loud right now. Like, why are you being so loud? Like, you're being extremely loud.
You know?
Absolutely. Don't feel like you need to go on a vacation and spend your entire life savings buying things and doing things that you don't have any business doing. If you only budgeted for the vacation and if it's an all-inclusive, don't eat off the resort. Like, literally do the things that you need to do so that you can experience that again. Like,
yeah, but also even like working out, right? So like if you are working out consistently and then you go on vacation and you don't work out at all, like, hey, to each his own. But like, and now you got to get back on the work horse for the gym. And we all know those first 2-3 days is hard. Mm-hmm. Why take a vacation to set yourself back?
Yeah.
You know, so that could be financially or physically.
Yeah.
The idea for a vacation is to make sure you're maintaining the direction you're heading in, not to step backwards.
Get yourself ready for a trip through McDonald land. There's thick shaped volcanoes, you'll even find a French fry thatch. Now just turn around and see if you won't find a hamburger patch as you're heading for.
Order the McDonald Land meal today and get the Mount McDonald Land shake with your very own character souvenir kit.
Yeah, it's always a testament when you're not at home, the things that you accomplish and do. Like, I even think outside of vacation, even like on a work trip, like I feel like when you're away from home, like all the things that you work and build, the systems that you have in place, it says a lot if you're able to go off-site and do the same things and you create those, and those same systems still exist. Like, I think it says a lot about your determination and also just how focused you are and how honed in you are on your goals, right? Because the days are going to go. Like, the hours are going to pass.
Whether we like it or not.
Whether we like it or not, time is still going. Like, it's not going to stop for anyone. So when you're able to just continue to stay focused and consistent with your goals, even when you're not at home, says a lot about you as a person.
Yeah.
That says, you know what I always say to people? Like, that shows a level of respect you have for yourself.
Clock it. And we're not saying don't have a hot girl summer. Please have a hot girl summer. But make sure that you're able to have that hot girl summer every summer or every season. You know, like, make sure you're able to you set yourself up so that you can do that again. It's almost kind of like they say like, if you can't afford the purse twice, don't buy it once. So like, if you can't afford that vacation, whether it's physically or financially, twice, don't do it once. You know, we want to make sure, like, for me, what I'm saying is like to motivate people to make sure you're able to do things you want to do more than just once. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Perfect sense. Absolutely.
Like, over time.
Absolutely. You said hot girl summer, and literally what immediately went in my head is, do you think there's an age for hot girl summer? Like, or you think it's just like, you think it's a mindset, or do you think like at some point, like you can't have any more hot girl summers? Like, you gotta sit down.
I think there's no age limit to having a hot girl summer.
Okay.
I think a hot girl summer could look different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And what that looks like, I think a hot girl summer is a mentality more than anything, honestly. Okay. And I can be in my 40s and having a hot girl summer, going to yoga every day. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, that could be my definition of a hot girl summer. So I don't think there's a limit on.
So it's the energy.
It's the energy you give. It's the perspective. Or it's a hot girl summer is really putting yourself first. If you think about it.
I love that.
It's really about putting yourself first. Not caring about what anybody says, but you put yourself first. So that could look very different.
I love that.
You could say, forget them kids. I'm going to tennis by myself. You know, like, and it could be a hot girl summer for you because you like, forget everybody else.
I love that you said that. See, because me, I'm thinking like, I don't know if I have any more hot girl summers in me. I literally feel like I'm done.
Well, it's because how you think of a hot girl summer.
Exactly. So I wasn't thinking of it in that perspective, but I'm like, I don't know. I want to have a mommy girl summer.
That could still be a hot girl summer.
That's right.
When you're taking your kids to soccer.
That's true.
Hot girl summer.
That's true.
Why not?
It's all how you feel.
Yes.
It's in you, not on you.
Hello.
I love that. I love that. I love that you said that.
Like, you can be 50 years old in Europe and have a hot girl summer. You know, not that you have to wait till you're 50 to go to Europe and have a hot girl summer.
I love a Euro summer. Can we talk about it?
Can we?
Let's talk about it. I love a Euro summer.
I think I'm going to have one next year.
Really?
Yeah.
I want one this year. I'm hoping for it. Summer ends in September. I went to Paris, but I feel like that was springtime. So I really didn't feel like I experienced a Euro summer. But my first real Euro summer was last year, and I loved it. Like, I loved it so much where I was like, I see the hype that people are creating surrounding being in Europe for the summertime. It's just such a good feeling. Like, and it's not even that it's like, I don't know, like partying all the time. It's just the energy.
No, it's
and
just
the
quality of life.
The quality of life, the quality of food, the quality of experience, the quality of the wine. Like, everything about just being in Europe for the summer just sounds like a good idea. And you just, like, you feel so much better when you come back from Europe. Like, you want to go harder. So I feel like a European summer is like the type of vacation that will like re-rail you to like
I was just
get
about to
back
say that.
in the groove. Like, it's like, oh, my money's not up enough. Like, I need to get my money up. I want to be able to go to Europe whenever I want during the year. Like, I need to be able to work hard enough to where I can do that without even planning or thinking about it. Like, that's what Europe makes me feel.
Yeah.
What about you?
Don't let your vacation derail you. Let it re-rail you, honey.
Let it re-rail you.
Absolutely. I love that. No, I love a good European summer. I haven't been to Europe since I studied abroad, and I stood there for like 3 or 4 months.
Where were you again? You were in Italy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I studied in Perugia. Mm-hmm. And then I traveled. I went to Rome. I went to everywhere in the Amalfi Coast, like Naples, all those places, all those like small towns down there. I didn't, Capri. I didn't get to go to Sicily, which I do want to do. I'm like, is it safe to go there? I don't know. People say it is sometimes, and they're not. I don't know, but I'm going.
Yeah.
But Sicily and then I did Paris. So I really was like in.
You were living your
Florence.
European.
Oh my God, Florence was amazing.
Really?
Yo.
I want to go to everywhere in Italy. Like,
Florence, I think, was one of my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. I would say Capri, Naples was top 2. Florence, top 3, maybe top 2.
Okay.
Like, fire. Beautiful.
What did you love most about it?
Architecture. But I love like architecture in general. I think that's one of like my quirky sort of like interests. I love architecture. I love like looking at houses. I love that looking at history. Like, that's my thing. So I think just feeling like you're in a different time zone was such a beautiful experience. The food was good, very clean. Traveling to Europe showed me, especially back then, how terrible our food and our eating system, our health system is here. Because like when I was studying abroad, I would go to the supermarkets looking for certain things, and they're like, that's not in season. I'm like, what do you mean it's not in season? It's a red onion. They're like, that's not in season.
Wow. And meanwhile, we have it here all year round.
All year round.
So is it GMO?
Of course. I'm like, oh, so that honestly, at a younger age, I realized, oh, like our food here is really bad.
That's horrible.
So over there, the food at first was really bland to me. But then you get used to it because you realize actually everything over here is over seasoned. And then when I went from Italy to France, I thought I was gonna die because my stomach was not happy with the quality of food in France. I had a burger the first moment I got to France, played myself, and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Because like my stomach was in pain trying to digest it.
Really?
Yes, after not eating bad food for 3 months.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy the food in Paris. I didn't find one restaurant that I loved. Like, I think I liked Les Avenues. Like, I liked the restaurants. Like, the aesthetics were cool and the food was very like
mid.
Very mid.
That's
like,
why I was scared about St. Bart's. I'm like, oh, it's French food. I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, but St. Bart's food was good.
St. Bart's food was good. I also think I went to Cannes, I went to Saint-Tropez like so many years ago.
So wait, I want to ask you this because I feel like you've experienced Europe in so many ways, and you've been to so many places in Europe.
And like pre-Instagram.
Yeah, pre-Instagram, right? Pre-Euro summer, before people knew what a Euro summer was. Do you feel like, what parts do you feel like is not really considered a Euro summer? Or do you feel like if just being in Europe is Europe, like is a Euro summer? Like, because I feel like, are people really doing Euro summers right? Like, are you really in Europe for real, or you're not in Europe for real?
I think, well, it depends. Like, I feel like if you're in Europe, then you're in Europe. But, like, you should definitely go see the places we mentioned on this podcast. Like, I feel like, to your point, yeah, if you don't go see these places, like, are you really in Europe? You know? Because, and not in a way like, oh, you can't make it, but more like, no, you need to go see these places. You know?
Absolutely.
Like, you need to go experience this one time in your lifetime.
Agree. You have to. Like, it's one of those things that just rejuvenates you. Like,
what places would you say in Europe it's like,
it.
You have to go see?
Well,
if you haven't mentioned it already, because I feel like I
haven't been to some of the places that you mentioned, so I would love to go to Cannes. I've never been to
God.
Saint-Tropez. I want to go
to
Monaco.
Cool. It's calm.
But
Cannes is fire.
I went to Capri and I lost it. Like, I was like,
yeah,
this place looks fake. Like, it doesn't. Like, you see the magazines, may see it in postcards. Like, you may see it, and you're like, when you're there, like, I don't care where you could be at the hotel that's 2 stars. Like, you could be at the lowest hotel on the island, and you're just like, this place looks fake. Like, it just doesn't look real.
Yep.
And everything about it just gives lux. Like, down to, like, going to a local cafe and having some regular spaghetti. Like, it just feels premium. Like, all aspects of Capri just feels like that to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't do in Capri was the trolley that takes you up the mountain.
I didn't do that either.
Oh, girl, I was scared.
I didn't do that either. And also, don't
Wait,
go
was
to
it Capri or is it Postiano or something?
Probably Postiano.
Yes, that's where I went.
Okay.
And I wanted to go up, and I was like, I'm a little scared.
Really?
I'm not gonna go up there.
Yeah,
but there's like a bunch of like houses.
No,
and, like,
I did do the trolley in
stuff.
Capri. You have to do the train to go up to get to some of the hotels.
Yes,
I did do that.
Okay,
I did, because I know
is it
you
Capri
could
or like Postiano, whatever.
I think it's probably considered Postiano, but it's near Capri.
Yeah,
so we had to do that.
It's
to go
all
to our
on
hotel.
the Amalfi Coast.
Yes.
Yep.
But you can also take a car and go around. But we did do the train. It wasn't bad. I liked it. It wasn't bad.
You know, one day I aspire to do like a Europe giveaway.
Ooh, we could do that. Or a Europe girls trip.
That too, but like, what if we give our listeners like a Europe little giveaway?
That would be dope.
Like a round trip to Europe on us for you and your bestie.
And I'm gonna be in the suitcase because I want to go. I would love to.
We might be right behind you guys. That would be so cool.
That'd be dope.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Yes, we gotta keep putting out these episodes. And
yeah,
and we gotta get them views and the likes.
Right?
No, absolutely. I would love for us
leave
to
a review.
Be able to do
Thank
that.
you.
Yes, absolutely. That would be really good. So vacations can definitely, to your point, derail you.
Yeah, it can definitely motivate you. Just don't let it derail you.
Absolutely.
Honestly. Especially like in the summer, as we continue to get older, we can't afford as many mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, like especially as women of color, we're not granted that privilege. We got to get it right. If not the first time, the second or the third.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it's needed. And I think that these things and experiences that we're talking about on the show just bring so much clarity for you entering the new season or coming back to the States or wherever you are, even if you are in the States, just to get refreshed and get back into the groove of things. But summer recalibration is so needed for everyone at any stage and any age. So I'm glad that we talked about this because honestly, it was needed. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode and got something from it and enjoyed it. And if you know anyone that can actually benefit from it, definitely share it with them. Make sure you guys are subscribed to us on YouTube, following us on any platform you listen to your podcast on.
And make sure you guys are entering our current giveaway beauty bundle. Subscribe on our website, leave us an Apple Podcast and Spotify podcast review, and we will be announcing the winners on our next episode.
That's right. Episode 3. That's the winners.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.